You are already rich. The only problem is you don't know it, and you probably don't even acknowledge it. Let me explain. The situation is like this. Usually when it comes to thinking about wealth, we often compare ourselves to, yes, we do compare ourselves to people who are a lot more wealthy than us. You know, we see billionaires and multi-millionaires in the newspaper, on TV, even on YouTube here. We see their faces, we see their names. And look, let's be honest, I've even quoted from quite a lot of billionaires, millionaires in a lot of my video shorts. So, hey, there we go. And just looking at those people, we think, oh, I'm so poor. But that's wrong. You're in fact a lot wealthier than you even think you are. Look, just to prove the point here, if we wound the clock back 100 years ago, the average millionaire 100 years ago, you're wealthier than that person. You're wealthier than the majority of those millionaires from a century ago, because you have all the mod cons that they don't have. You have a better house that they have, even if you're renting it, or a better unit or flat or whatever the case may be, and better mode of transport that you're getting around in than they did. Okay, that's point one. Point number two, around about a third of the population around the world, we've got 8 billion people on this planet. About a third of the population on the planet is making less than $2 per day around the entire globe. And they have to feed themselves or feed a whole family on that. So if you think you're having a down day, just spare a thought for those people who are having a much more tougher day than you are on a ton of money less. And even if you're unemployed and you're living in a relatively ordinary country, you know, like a westernized type of country, you probably have a lot more resources available to you than the average person has, maybe even say 50 years ago, and maybe even say those who are living on the street. And those who are living on the street are doing it a lot tougher than you, because you've got a roof over your head, you've either own a house or own a unit, or you're renting a house or renting a unit, and therefore you have a place to stay. You probably have food in the pantry, you probably have food in your fridge, you probably have a nice drink that you can drink, and you no doubt have some friends. You probably have a family. You probably have some close family, and you probably even have a job or a business. Am I getting through here? You have a lot more to be thankful for, and that is the key. The key here is being thankful for what you actually have. Now, I'm not going to jazz this video up very much more than what it really is. I really want to let the words sink in and let the pictures that you paint in your own mind sink in. We're moving to Christmas or summer solstice time, as it is here in the Southern Hemisphere, here in Sydney, Australia, and being the longest day of the year very soon, this week. Yes, it's Christmas time. And how are you doing compared to maybe all of those millions of people or billions of people that are having a tough time at this time of year because they have a lot less than you? So if you're going to look at how rich you actually are and what resources that you can draw upon, you know, in some cases, a lot of us can go to the bank and actually loan some money, and it's called a credit card. Or we might have a car loan or a house loan or some other thing like that. We have access to funds. We can probably borrow off our friends, our family, all those different connections that we've got in business. We might have trade credit. So we have access to capital and resources. The question is, how are you using those resources that you've got? And how are you making it better so that there's a better world out there and a better world for yourself? So when you're thinking about the next year and it's only just around the corner, yes, I know you can feel the anticipation here. It's only just around the corner. Think first of all about all the great things that you have right now. Write some comments below and tell me what you're thankful for about going into the new year. And tell me what would be your biggest stretch as to what you would like to achieve next year and to give that a big shot and to use those resources that you've got. To use that brain, that thing that's between your ears, to produce something new and exciting for the rest of the world, to make it really great and exciting for you to sail into next year. Because when you sail into next year, you've got a goal or several goals and some great things that you're looking forward to. You're going to have a good time, and all those people that are right around you are also going to have a great time too, because you're going to make an impact on their lives. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Please hit the like button if you really enjoyed this, and have a look at a couple of these videos here that I've got from that I've recorded earlier that could inspire you to improve your business. This is David Newton speaking.